Alright mate, I've decided I just want to be a bit more friendly with you. Partly because I have realised why I have not shared with you as much as I would like to. I have got countless hours of unshared thoughts, videos, presentations, workshops, you name it, that are sitting on my hard drive doing nothing because of fear. Fear of judgment, fear of the need to have professional production standards like so many do these days. And something has happened in the last few months that has helped shake up my attitude on it, and this video is the beginning of my efforts to expose myself more, be more present to you all, and more available as well. Because I've been hiding from the screen and hiding from the monitor because, quite frankly, I really don't like keyboards. I really don't like the computer. I detest website work, and most of my grey hairs are from trying to encapsulate myself into websites in the last 10 years, and what a disaster it has been. But something happened to me a few months ago, and I was back home in Scotland at a glorious loch, and I had a real heart healing with the land, where I hadn't realised how broken-hearted I have been for certainly the whole of the career that you may have known me for, but quite a lot longer as well. And I had a real heart healing experience that had made me feel more wholehearted and present and happy in myself than I have felt in a very long time, hence my warm heart that I'm next to here speaking to you today. And off the back of this, I realised that for the first time in 18 years, I want to go home. I want to go back to Scotland. I've found a spot I'd like to go to. I'm in negotiations with the landlord who doesn't seem to like me at the minute. But that's a bit of an aside, really. That could be a long, drawn-out process to get back out there. But it's reminded me of what it feels like to want something. I haven't really wanted something where I felt like I could get it for quite a long time. And I think that's possibly why, or probably why, I really haven't put as much effort into my sharing career as I want to deep down. I just haven't wanted it enough. And so for the last few months I have been working on my attitude with myself and with others to just be a bit more wholehearted. I mean, those of you that have seen me on stage, you know that I love it. I love it when I'm engaging with human beings. I love it when there's human beings around to connect with and be real with. But to produce content that goes online, there's nobody here, you know, there's nobody to come to life for. And when I'm staring at the screen working out what a bit of code is for or how to get a picture to go somewhere, there's nobody there. It's just me. And I have really struggled with that. So I want to get into this habit of videoing and just uploading or even live streaming thoughts, comments, ideas, answers to questions, all sorts, and share my experience with you all and show how some of the stuff you may have heard can be made practical in the context of your lives. So if there's something that you have heard from me that you're not sure how to apply it, or if you have problems in your life that you'd like to like my thoughts on how to address, hit me up in the comments and maybe I'll make a little video answering you. I'm looking to be milked here. I'm looking for you to draw out of me what is of interest to you, because I can sit and talk about all sorts of things, from gender to the ward to language and sound, and you know, go on for ages not knowing whether you're interested or not. And I really do want to help satisfy your interest. I plan on sharing more thoughts and feelings as they crop up, because I found out that I wasn't doing what I was telling everyone else to do. And that is, when the energy is in you, when the surge and the charge is in you to do something, to say something, to share something, to intervene somewhere, to express your authority, then do it now while the charge is live, because that's when the energy for it is there and true and real. And I found out that that's what I was not doing. I was doing the exact opposite, and have been for like 10 years, waiting for an invite, waiting for the moment when someone would hand me the stage or introduce me, or until I had permission to speak. I had been doing that. Not an easy admission. So I wish the future to be different. And what I've found is that oh, the thousands of occasions where a good idea or a thought I wanted to share bubbled up, but I didn't just nip off with the video camera. I didn't just nip off with the phone and record it and upload it because I thought, oh, I'll do that tomorrow. Oh, I'll do that next week. Oh, I'll do that after this next one. Oh, I'll do it after I've done that bit. I'll do it as part of this. All these various things that were basically saying later. And then when later came, the energy for it, the charge, the liveness wasn't there. It was just a reflection. So what has basically happened is that all these times I've had this charge bubble up to act, and then I've gone into reflection. It's been exactly the thing I've been advising people not to do for 10 years, and it's been a big blind spot of my own. What a surprise. So in future, you will hopefully be hearing more live material as it crops up from me, because that is certainly my intention and my aspiration. I ask for your support in that, with your engagement and your thoughts and your responses. You know, I'm specifically addressing my 1,000 and odd YouTube subscribers and my 1,800 and odd Facebook friends. You know, you've added me, so milk me, ask me stuff, encourage me, denounce me, whatever. What I've realised is that my fears were unfounded. I feel more wholehearted now. I have a thicker skin than I thought. I've sustained numerous injuries and trolling blows in recent months that have shown me that I can take a hit and still get up. And there was this glorious bit of trolling a couple of weeks ago on a video of mine, an old video. And this guy went all out. I mean, he abused me on every point he could, on every point of my appearance, every point of my attire. And as I read it and I paused, and in the past I may have withered a little, or I may have, you know, looked up his account to judge him in return. Not by saying anything, but by appeasing myself that there was a person who hadn't contributed anything to the pool of human thought or something like that. And on this occasion I was like, wow, is that where you're at? You know, that you're willing to take the time and sit and nitpick and choose all the things you want to find fault with about the nuances of my appearance or what I wear or what I'm saying. You know, I can take that. If that's what you want to do with your time, I can take that. You know, I don't need to be fazed by it. I don't need to stop. It's not somebody who was ever going to be my audience anyway. So I'm done with my share for today. I suppose if you are like me and you've had stuff been bubbling up and it's been bubbling up in you, and then when you've gone to act on it, you're going like, no, not now. Or, yeah, no, what's the point? Yeah, oh, not again, you know. And that energy of give up or broken-heartedness or broken-spiritedness has taken over your charge. It's like diffused the charge that's bubbled up in you. Please take spirit from my progress. I mean, I've been teaching this stuff for 10 years and not applied it. You know, I've been on my journey for over 20 years and still working through my blind spots and my historical pains. And so please, if I can do it, so can you. You know, the world needs us to come to life. It needs us to not be cowed or broken by a few spelling jibes or a few comments, you know, that can cause us to have that moment. What's the point? Can have us to have that countless times, because I've experienced that for you know, for in every decade of my life, I have experienced that, and I have let it get to me. And here I am, grey in the beard in my life, and you know, no more. And if you are either younger or older than me, it doesn't matter, because we can all come to life at any moment. And I've really been working hard on this, and I've noticed how much it really is about attitude and about our fixations. And I've found it's been really easy for me to be fixated in a bit of a give up hump. It's been really easy, but I do find there is a mode, it's just like a shift that allows me to step out of that and step into wholeheartedness and belief and, you know, the will to succeed and the will to share and the will to be involved, the will to be alive. And if you're still alive and still breathing, then you're still in the game, and that's still an option for you. So if I can get through most of my life broken-hearted and broken-spirited and still make a few dents in the consciousness of the world and still, you know, get as far as I've got with a lovely, loving family and 4 amazing children, you know, and that's when I'm half-hearted, I look forward to seeing what I and you can achieve when we're a bit more wholehearted. So if you're stuck on anything or bothered by anything, get in touch. You know, I've had some amazingly successful one-to-ones with people in recent months with real transformations made in addictions and vices and low thoughts and habits. You know, so get in touch and let's work together. Otherwise, I am going to get these courses up soon. You're going to see them on my new website, but don't expect flashy production values. There may just be some videos and some text. But the point being, I really do wish to share so much more with you all. But please do milk me. Don't just wait for me. If there's stuff you want to ask or stuff you don't know about or stuff you want my thoughts on or my help with, get in touch. All right. Enjoy your spring and summer, and I look forward to connecting with you again soon. This is Darren, D-O-G, checking out.